If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you've been seeing that I've been posting looking for a certain car. I considered selling the Supra just so I could get that car, have some cash in my pocket to like build it and everything. But I ultimately decided I don't want to do that. I love this car. This thing is like pretty much what started my channel, my social media, my business, all that. So I don't want this car going anywhere. I got to do a little bit of work on it, and it's going to be down for like a couple months. Since this car is going to be down, I've made the executive decision. I'm going to be selling the wheels on this thing. Hopefully, when this video is uploaded, I will have gotten the car, and the Supra will unfortunately be on jack stands for the time being. I'm going to throw the car on jack stands really quick, pull the wheels off, and I'm going to sell them. And that cash is going straight into the budget for this new car, which, if everything plays out as it should, you will see that new car right now. So we made it through security, which was stressful. I hate going through airport security, but we made it, we're good. I'm chilling at the gate right now. The plane is supposed to leave at like 2:30, I think. Go figure, it's 1:30, so we're gonna be kicking it here for a little bit. Plane, it's about a 2.5 hour plane ride, I think. It lands at like 5 o'clock. It's gonna be a good day though. I'm really, really excited. I've been looking for this specific car for a very, very long time, so let's go get ourselves a car. You're probably wondering why I'm talking so quiet. It's because I really hate talking to a camera in front of people. It's extremely uncomfortable for me. I feel so awkward and look so stupid, but it's something that I'm working on. I'm gonna get over it, so bear with me. Oh my God, scared me. I really, really enjoy traveling alone. There's something about it, like you do your own thing, you go at your own pace, you don't gotta worry about nobody, you don't gotta answer to nobody. It's really, really enjoyable. So if you've never done it, 110%, I would recommend it. So of course my stupid ass waited to the last minute to check in. So I'm in the C boarding class. A and B are going up right now, so I gotta wait a little bit, but we are out of here. I'm excited. Without further ado, I'd like to present the new car on the channel. So now that I'm on the road and actually driving, I didn't want to keep holding up my big ass camera, so I'm switching to the phone for now. But wow, words cannot describe how happy I am and how satisfied I am with this purchase. Like, I've been looking for so long for this exact car, and I'm just so far. I'm so happy. Like, the people that sold it to me were the nicest people. The car is flawless. The paint, I'm literally out of words. All right, so we've made it about 200 miles. The car's done really, really good. It hasn't really skipped a beat. There was one light that came on. It was like a service traction system thing. I don't know. I read up on it. It said it just shut the car off and started back up. It should be fine. It has something to do with like a wheel speed sensor maybe, or like low brake pad. I don't know. So I shut the car off and that went away. The car is so comfortable. God, it is so comfortable. It's like cruising in like a 2024 like Nissan Maxima. Like, it's so comfortable. And oh my God, it looks so good. I know it's hard to kind of capture black at night, but like, wow. Oh, there's a train. Yeah, I pulled off in some random gas station in the middle of like Washington. I don't even know where I'm at. I don't even know if I'm in Oregon yet. But pulled off some random gas station. It's literally just pumps. Like, it looks like pumps from like, well, this is a diesel one, but like, it looks like a pump from like 1970. There's no like shack to like go inside and go piss or get something to drink or nothing. I don't know. Weird place out here. I'm not from here. Get me back to the city. I mean, so far so good. Actually, one thing that I didn't know, this car has cruise control. That was a shock to me. I could not believe it. I was like messing like with the buttons and stuff, and it said cruise control active, set this, and I was like, what? So I pressed the button and it set the speed, and I was like, that is dope. So yeah, we're doing good. We're chugging along. We still got a ways to go, like 15 hours. Yeah, I know. I'm not happy about it. I wish I could have just bought this thing in Vegas, drove it 30 minutes and went home. But it's nice. It's a nice long drive. I get to drive by myself, enjoy the car, enjoy the drive, clear my head. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I'm stoked. I'm ready to build this thing.
5 hours later.
All right, hour number 7. I'm exhausted from driving. Like, the excitement has worn off. Now I'm just like, all right, I want to go home. I probably should have just transported the car, just bought it, left it at the dude's house until the transport could pick it up, and I could have taken a flight home, but I didn't, and I kind of regret it. But it's okay. It's all in the experience. I got to earn it, and I think I'm earning it. I really think I'm earning it. I'm going to try to thug it out all 18 hours or 20 hours. I don't even know, but I'm going to try to go all the way. I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to eat, drink energy drinks. I'm going to go for it. So I finally found a truck stop. I got myself changed into some more comfy clothes. I got myself a glizzy. This was the worst glizzy experience. Don't even look at that. That is the worst hot dog I've ever seen. I haven't eaten today, so I'm gonna pound this thing. What? And then I'm back on the road. So I'm in the middle of Oregon at 4 o'clock in the morning in the middle of July. How the hell is it this cold outside? I gotta tell y'all, man, that coffee and that NOS, I gotta poop. I gotta poop really bad, and I'm like in the middle of nowhere. Like literally in the middle of nowhere. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really gotta poop. I'm literally pooping and this light just turned off on me. Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. That was weird. It scared the shit out of me. Get it? I am not enjoying this at all. I've been on this road for 2.5 hours. I have not seen a single car, a single like house, a single nothing. I am in the middle of nowhere. There's no cities within like 400 miles. I got 3/4 of a tank of gas. I just hit a freaking bird. My anxiety, and I got like 3 energy drinks and a coffee. Holy shit, I just want to get home. I have no cell service, no cell phone service whatsoever. Oh, man, I got some real bad anxiety right now. I was having so much fun and enjoying this drive so much, but I have not seen nobody for 2 hours. There's no cities coming up. It's like a 400-mile stretch. Like I said, 3/4 of a tank of gas. Just hit a bird. Oh my God, I just want to get home already. I am not having fun. An hour later, I'm coming up on it looks like an accident. Oh God. That does not look good. We're at a dead stop. Let's go see what's going on. Yeah, we are gonna be here a while. This is the last thing that I wanted to happen. I am so pissed off. This guy got his whole house. I think I'm gonna walk up there and check out what's going on though. This could not have happened at a worse time. I've been driving for 12 hours. I've been awake for 24. I'm so tired. It looks like it's an Amazon truck tipped over perfectly on its side, and it's blocking the entire road in both directions. So I just made a mile walk up here. Stretch my legs at least, but I'm gonna go see what's going on. Oh my God. This truck could not have tipped over in a worse way. Wow. Holy crap. This is crazy. I'm so pissed off, dude. I've been up for over 24 hours and driving for 12. I just want to get home, and I'm going to be here for hours. I literally made like a fort in the car. I got the shirt hanging up to block the sun. Backpack is just sitting there. There's like not enough leg room to take a nap. I'm like, look, kind of scared to sleep with the door open, my feet out. I don't know why things couldn't have just gone smooth. And I'm hungry. I've only had one hot dog in 24 hours. What a nightmare. Like I said, I got the shirt up. The backpack's blocking the sun on my legs. Only thing I got to eat. Only thing I got to drink. Feel you, brother. I feel you. We're moving again. After 3 hours. Oh my God, thank you, God. Look at all those Amazon packages. Oh man. You can't park there! Finally made it into Nevada. Holy crap, what a long ass night and a long ass morning. Now I gotta drive the entire state of Nevada. That's another 8 hours. My ass hurts, literally. My ass cheeks hurt from sitting. I don't think you could get more American if you tried. This is probably the most American thing that you could do. Road trip a Corvette on the 4th of July. I can feel the bald eagles inside me. Honestly, I've lost track of how many hours I've been awake and how many hours I've driven. I had to stop. I'm like 250 miles from the house. I could not drive for another second. I had to pull over. I'm at some random rest stop in like Pahrump, Nevada. I don't know. Or Tonopah or something. Honestly, I kind of regret it. It was probably a really stupid decision. I didn't change the oil or the plugs. I mean, the oil was hot for like a good couple hours, like 240 degrees. And like the oil pressure looked okay, but still, that's a lot on a car for 15, 16, 17 hours of nonstop driving. I don't know. I might have, I don't know. Whatever. What an exhausting past 24 hours. 36 hours, actually. I can't even see straight. I'm so tired. Look at the bags under my eyes. Can you tell? I'm exhausted. All right, guys, we made it. Finally. I'm exhausted. I'm dehydrated. I'm hungry. I'm going to close out the video here. The car made it back in one piece. No issues. No hiccups at all. Smooth sailing the entire way. Could not be more happy about it. But for now, I'm going to bed. I can't wait to show you guys what's next for the car. I appreciate you watching. Take care, stay safe, and live fast. I'll see you in the next one.